Hello everyone, my name's Dead, and this might be a game called Minecraft. You never know. You never know. And I have not played it for a long time. Apparently this is the world that I'm stuck in. It wasn't even decent enough to spawn me on land. Now I've got to start with wet pants. Bastards. So I'm going to suck. I'm going to suck ass at this game because I have not played it in such a long time. I don't even know what any of this new stuff is. And you know, I'm gonna do the important and very exciting begin to any Minecraft world, and that is collecting a bunch of wood. I'm going to make a standard set of tools. I'm gonna go look for some coal, and I'm going to go build a house or get shelter of some kind. I know you guys have never seen that before, so I am probably going to skip it. I don't know, you know what, screw it. It is so exciting, I'm going to show it to you guys again because there's no way you could ever get tired of watching that crap, okay? There's no way you could ever get tired of watching that. So this is an advanced technique I like to call stacking the wood so I can make a stick. It makes a lot of sense. And then I'm going to take these sticks. I'm going to duct tape two sticks together, and I'm going to use wooden planks, and it's somehow going to form a pickaxe. This is a pretty important step in being a pioneer of this world. I'm sure you all know this, but maybe I can give you some insight on how things are really done. And apparently cows like to just bump into you. They stare at you like they're looking into your soul, and they walk away and just do 360s. You know, I just fuck it, he says. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go into this dark hole, and what a way to start things off. This native is very angry with me. He's angry enough that he actually just lost all of his shit and blew up. Is this one of the legendary items that I've heard about? And no. What am I talking about? This guy must be on some kind of drug. He's just rambling about. And my pickaxe is almost already dead. See, that's the problem with making tools out of duct tape. They don't last for very long at all, and I don't really recommend it in the real world, but in this world you really don't have much of a choice. So I'm gonna continue searching for this coal, and there's really, if I don't find it, you know, I might just die. You know, it's a very unforgiving world like that. You don't have much control over your own fate. See there, I fell, I broke my knee, but because my stomach is full, I have just regenerated it, like a lizard regenerates his tail if you cut it off. It's really not a big deal. You're slightly superhuman in this world, and nothing can get you down. And this seems to want to kill me. This world wants to kill me. It's not giving me any coal. I'm going to venture into this side of the mountain and see if I can find some resources there. If I do not find any resources, I will probably drown myself in a lake. It's not a big deal. And that'll be the end of that. Down there we have a sheep stuck in a tree. That is very unfortunate for him. I'd like to know how that happened. I guess I'll probably never know, considering sheep cannot talk. That's very important to understand. Animals do not talk in this game. You're alone, you might go crazy. And there is another native. He's pissed. Like, look at the facial expression. He is pissed. There's no other word to describe it besides he wants to cut my balls off. That's all there is to it. Although it's going to be kind of hard for him because I do not see any sharp objects with him. He does not have a knife, and any kind of tool that he can do that with. Now this is a very nice ice lake. Problem is, I still have no coal. That's a problem. And it's about noon right now. I'm still doing okay on time. I'm not doing the best. You know, I might be able to get by. Who knows? Who knows? Well, if worse comes to worse, maybe I can start a fire the old-fashioned way, by rubbing sticks together. You can do this, but it takes a real kind of manly man. And apparently these guys are just snorting all over the place. Did he just fart? No. No. Yeah, I don't know. These cows are retarded. That's really the only thing that you have to remember. Animals are retarded. They can't talk. So really, what good are they? You just wanna slaughter them. I'm going to do that. Oh, there we go. There's another native. He's protecting the goods. Let's see if I can lure him out of there. Oh, he's very pissed, and he just killed himself again. It's not good to get that angry that you kill yourself. It's very unhealthy. Very, very unhealthy. So I'm going to gather this coal. As you notice, my technique, you cannot beat it. What you want to do is you want to take the pickaxe in your right hand, and you want to swing it very fast and very hard. Now, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And eventually, a big block will turn into a small block that you can pick up. This technique is something I like to call smashing it. That's usually what I like to call it, just smashing it. It's very primitive, but it gets the job done. I'm going to take this stone. I'm going to use the same technique as I did with the wood to make a wooden pick. To make a stone pick, rather. Excuse me. And this is a more effective tool for what I'm trying to use it for, or something. Words, you don't really need them. So I'm gonna gather up the rest of this coal, and there are some creatures outside that don't like my presence very much. I don't think. This coal, it seems to never end. Maybe it will take me to China if I dig all the way through this place. Who knows? And I hear there's some nice people in China that don't just blow up as soon as you enter their area, so maybe that'll be a nice change of pace. Something. There's some kind of mysterious noise. I'm not... Oh, we've broken through. We have broken through. Okay. Now let's get back to our ice lake. I figure if you can settle by a lake, you're gonna survive. And you could just fall down a hole. That's not really recommended, but sometimes when you do it, you accidentally find resources that you can use. It's not recommended that you just randomly fall through holes, because you can and probably will die to something. If you don't care about your life, I mean, that's totally fine. You know, I might just make some more torches. I'm not using the duct tape method here. I'm just jamming the piece of charcoal on top of the stick and lighting it with an unknown source of fire. It's you know, something that you don't really have to think about. It just happens. This world is very weird. I'm gonna make a weapon. I would need a weapon in case I run into any more natives. So I'm gonna pick my workbench back up by punching it very hard. You can't just pick it up and put it over your shoulder. That's not primitive enough. I'm gonna light this place up. You know, actually, this is not too bad. There's some resources here. I think I'm gonna spend some time down here and maybe get to know some of the locals. You know, you gotta familiarize yourself with some locals. And hey, that's actually a local's house down there. Look at that. Now, this is very, very good. I'm gonna post up some kind of cottage structure in this area out here, I think. because that is a very valuable resource. Now, if you can farm the natives, you're going to be very well off. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a new type of tool. It's going to be called an axe. See this? I don't even know. It's magic. That's all you need to know about this world. Everything that happens is magic. And hopefully I can get this done before nighttime hits. If nighttime rolls around and you're not someplace safe, you know, you might just explode. It's unknown what happens, really, because no one ever really lets it happen. I'm kind of hungry, so I'm going to kill this cow. And I'm going to take his meat, okay? It's very important to get the meat. I'm going to go back inside. I'm going to make a little hole in the wall. And I'm going to hunker down like a hobo. Oh, Jesus. There's a native. There is an angry native. A very angry native. That is an angry native. Get out of my house, angry native. Okay. Well, this is something. This is something. This is the most hostile environment I have ever been in. I'm not quite sure what I've done to these people to make them dislike me this much. But I really don't like it. I don't think it's necessary. So I'm going to wait for this to cook. I'm going to clear this out just a tiny little bit, just to make a little more headroom for myself, because I don't want to have a panic attack, because I'm quite claustrophobic. And, you know, I think I might just stay here. I might just stay here. It's actually quite nice. I got some steak. Let's eat this steak. Alright, well, I think we're pretty good to go. I think that was a pretty successful first day. And if you consider being trapped in a hole in a mountain by natives successful, then you know, you'll probably enjoy this video, and you're glad that you watched it. And I'm glad that you watched it too. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time.